We went to Pat's and Geno's.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
Yeah. So
it still fucks me up, by the way. The whole whiz or without. Like I still hadn't I sit down sometimes and I think about it. I go, does whiz mean with onions or without?
wait, why would it mean without?
I mean, why would it mean with?
Because it's two different parts of the order. So with and then a slash or a comma. So with or without is like with or without onions, and then the
It's called
comma.
it's called whiz, not onions. Why would it mean onions?
No, whiz means the type of cheese.
Right, but everybody says with or without onions.
No, yeah, they go whiz. That means with onions with cheese whiz. Without whiz means without onions but with cheese whiz.
Help me make sense of this.
Okay.
How do we get there?
I mean, dude, honestly, fuck Pat's and Geno's, dude,
I know.
because those places suck ass, and I honestly get better cheesesteaks from Santini's down the street. Um, but this video I saw. Okay, well, first of all, let me just preface this by when I was a young lad, 18 years old, trying to figure out the world. What's the world got to offer me? I went my freshman year was at Temple University in Philly. And I'm in Philly and I'm like, God damn it, why did I choose this fucking lame ass school? And I go, what is Philly known for when you're back in 2005? Oh, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Allen Iverson, and cheesesteaks, you know? And so I'm like, all right, well, let me at least go to a fucking cheesesteak. Ask the teachers, where do I go? They all say Pat's and Geno's. That's the famous place where it's a rivalry, who has the better cheesesteak. Like, all right, I'll fucking try that out. And then yeah, dude, I went with I forget who I went with. I probably went with my quote unquote big brother from the fraternity, and he's like briefing me before we go out to the counter. He's like, dude, don't fuck this up, dude. All right, you got to order it the right way. Either say with or without. And you know what I mean? Like he's making me fucking nervous about ordering at this place. And I go up to the counter and I order, and I remember I was like, I did that perfectly, but they were still fucking assholes to me. Like, they were still mean to me, you know? And then I had the cheesesteak, and I remember pretending that it was really good, but it was so average, Is that kind of what your experience is like there too?
Yeah. I mean, I only went that one time that we were up there, but it was very average. Yeah.
But it's always packed.
Dude, I honestly, an average cheesesteak is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I can live with that. But it's certainly not worth all the fucking coverage it gets and all the people going, hey, you get a Philly? Yeah, you get a Whiz or without Pets and Geno's. Stupid.
Oh, dude, I knew these big fat Arab losers from Northern Virginia that one day drove from Alexandria to Philly just to get cheesesteaks and drive back.
It's like tell me you're retarded without telling me you're retarded.
All right, so anyways, I saw this on TikTok and I immediately was like brought back to how much I hated Philly when I lived there. This is from the what's it called? Pat's. Yeah, original Pat's cheesesteaks TikTok, right? And the dude, I guess he's the owner, although he says my uncle, and the way he told, he says the water and shit like that. Like the way he talks is so annoying, but the way he is so braggadocious about his average fucking sandwiches makes you want to punch your computer screen. I'm gonna play it for you. And you let me know how if you get the same feeling. All right. All right. Here we go.
Steaks, we use real ribeye meat. We don't chop it up. We don't do all that stuff that people do to make it look like there's more meat in the sandwich. It's real. The animal gave its life for us. You don't have to beat it up to death. This is the way the sandwiches were made originally. This is the way we still make our sandwiches.
He has a lisp, by the way. So how can you be that confident when you have a lisp?
And
Because
also, who's beating up animals?
gave its life
Yeah, I know. I know. All right, here we go.
for us. You don't have to beat it up to death. This is the way the sandwiches were made originally. This is the way we still make our sandwiches. Because most of the people that come here still have teeth. They can eat with their teeth. You don't need to chop it up like baby food. Like all the other places that chop the sandwich up. Like baby food. Real ribeye. See the way it looks? So all you people that have cheesesteak places that think you're doing something different, why don't you do it like the original? Like it was originally. See what I mean? There's no chopping, there's no noises. It doesn't sound like a railroad crossing in here. With the ding, ding, ding. We don't do that here. None of that stuff happens here. So all you haters out there living in your mother's basement, this is the way the cheesesteaks are made. While you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, do some research.
Or your wife's basement.
Yes.
All you haters out
Well, you have anything else?
You
It's
know,
almost done.
we don't beat up our cheesesteaks. You know, we put them on this grill and then we throw some water on them.
mother's basement.
Yeah. All you haters out there, this is serious food, okay? All right, here we go.
This is the way the cheesesteaks are made. While you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, do some research.
Nice fucking timely reference, old man. Well, you guys, you losers out there are sitting at home watching Cheers and fucking playing, Operation and Dungeons and Dragons. This guy fucking sucks, dude. I hate him so much, dude. All right, it's almost done.
Why? Because you got an iPhone, all of a sudden now you're an influencer? Influencer spelled backwards is unemployed. Goofball. That's what it is. Do I sound a little angry?
It's not
No,
even
not
true.
really. Because
What's that?
It's not even true.
influencer. Influencer spelled backwards is unemployed. Goofball. That's what it is. Do I sound a little angry? No, not really. Because technically trained. I'm a chef. I can critique food. I'm not sitting in my mother's basement trying to make stuff up. That's a steak sandwich. My Uncle Pat invented that in 1930. Nobody else did. This is a cheesesteak.
All right, how does that look, real quick?
I'm not sitting in my mother's basement trying to make stuff up. That's a steak sandwich. My Uncle Pat invented that in 1930.
How does that look?
It looks fine. What does the guy have with people in their basements?
I don't know, dude. And also,
Did.
He's like
This is a cheesesteak
finish it real quick.
with Cheese Whiz, Kraft Cheese Whiz. We've been selling these since the 50s. If you don't like it, don't eat it. That's all there is to it. Have a nice day.
This guy fucking sucks, dude.
You guys are on your TikTok, shitting in your basement like it's some sort of big fucking deal. You're just shitting in your basement.
Dude, this guy also, I don't know if you heard him say that his uncle invented it. He's a cheesesteak nepo baby. Like he didn't earn his spot. He calls himself classically trained. I can critique it because I know what I'm talking about. But he fucking obviously, I mean, he sounds like Rich Voss. He probably had the same early adulthood as Rich Voss, just doing fucking heroin until his teeth fall out. But goddamn, was he trying to be unlikable in this video? Was that his intention? Because God, I really do not want to go to his restaurant after that.
I mean, I have a really hard time posting stuff that has my face on it. I can't imagine watching that video going, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I said the line about the basement 3 times.
Yeah, post it. Yeah, post. That's perfect. Post it. These freaking waterheads out there, they don't know what they're talking about.
Order it.
Yeah.
What are you out there like trying to get some Rita's ice or something?
But also a lot of the comments that I'm seeing, I mean, they're saying that there was no seasoning or anything like that. Because I mean, he did just cook, the ribeye. We do, straight ribeye. The cow gave its life for us. I don't have to beat it to death. So I don't know. I mean, the reason I did that freeze frame and wanted you to look at the
I'm sorry. I would love to beat him to death. He stinks.
yeah.
He stinks.
What's wrong with chopping up the meat? By the way, pause. But what's wrong with that?
Matt Starcheck says Philly food's all about being angry and mean. I'll order McDonald's on the app and park in the drive-up spot. It's just as good and no one degrades me.
That's so true, dude. Yeah.
It's like, we don't have to beat up the horse. The horse is already dead. And, go fuck yourself at the same time.
He kind of got lost at the end there.
Yeah. I'm a fucking warlord. I can't fucking remember what I'm saying. And for some reason, I think everybody from Philly talks like Lou Holtz.
This guy I hate him so much, dude. Look at this. Look at him. Local celebrity. All right. My Uncle Pat invented this sandwich.
Wait, did you build up to all this because he looks like me now?
I don't think he looks like you, dude. Well, let me watch another video. I can't describe to you how much I fucking hate this dude.
Corey says, he says, I'm a chief, bitch. You don't beat up frozen slices of ribeye and throw it on some thick ass bread. Korean John says, you don't understand. The foodies now get the roast pork with broccoli rabe and sharp provolone. Ew. What?
Is that, wait, is he saying that's grosser than what our boy Pat or whatever the fuck his name is?
I think so. Yeah. Like he's saying like they get gourmet cheesesteaks, which fuck off.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Do you like cheese whiz on your cheesesteak? I don't.
Well,
I've never
hang on a second. That's a good question. Is it with whiz or without?
Yeah. Dude, what Matt Starcheck said is so true. Like, I've never gotten the bit of we're gonna treat you like you're a piece of shit, and if you have any problem with it, you just don't get the bit. Like, there's a couple restaurants like that.
Do you ever wonder why? This is just a. Do you ever wonder why people from Philly and people from Baltimore kind of had the same accent? Like, how did that happen? And why does it why don't people talk about that more?
I mean, it's kind of like the same part of America, you know what I'm saying? Like the Northeast area. It's sort of the same thing with New Jersey and where's the other place? Is it Delaware where they say huge?
Or Utes.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't want to shit on Baltimore because Busty's he's from Maryland and he's giving us some feedback, and I'm trying. I've spent so much time on IDM talking shit about people from different places. I want to keep it exclusive to India, yeah, he says the worst is New Yorkers saying they're waiting online. Except when
I fucking hate people that say online.
What about when Dice says it in that joke?
I'm sorry. We're not having a conversation about the fucking internet. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. But Dice, he goes, so I'm eating this chick's ass, right? Because you know how things can get boring when you're waiting online at the bank.
So I'm eating this chick's ass, right?
Yeah.
We're at Pat's and Geno's, right? And we're sitting online.
let me see one more of this dude's video just to see if that was just a bad day for him or if he is an actual piece of fucking shit. All right, hang on. Here we go. All right, let's see. You can see this, right? Yeah. All right.
Like to have the steak like the original way the steak. Making the steaks like I like to have the steak like the original way the steak was made back in 1930 by my Uncle Pat. Now
And look at his protruding belly with the outie belly button. You know that's when you've officially crossed over and you can never go back. When your gut gets so fat that your belly button turns from an innie into an outie.
All right, take it easy.
Okay. Are you getting close to that? I'm sorry, dude. Sorry. Here we go.
the steak was made back in 1930 by my Uncle Pat. Not like it's being made now. For me, personally, I like to taste everything in proportion. A little bit of meat, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of onions. I don't think that you can appreciate the sandwich when there's too much meat in it. I'm not saying there shouldn't be any meat in the sandwich, but there shouldn't be too much meat where you can't enjoy it. I'm an inside out kind of guy. Take the inside of the bread out. This way you can have two. Here we go. Old school. The way Uncle Pat invented the sandwich. Old school, flat meat right on top of it. A little bit of onions. Then we'll come over here and put some cheese on it. And that's the way Frank Oliveri, the third generation owner of Pat's King of Steaks, has his sandwich. Oh my God. I've been waiting all morning for this.
Dude,
I'm making the steak.
I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy that sandwich. I definitely would. It's obvious, right? Like it looks good as shit. But it looks cheap. And I'm not even saying that I wouldn't have the same amount of pride in that sandwich if I were him. But let's fucking chillax with the chillax. that's a bad one. Dude, let's get chill, bro. Let's relax with the whole this is a whole sandwich. Like this is the best sandwich you've ever had. Nobody's ever had a sandwich that's good.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah. It's like stop acting like you're fucking reinventing the wheel with just grilling steak, throwing on onions and Kraft cheese whiz.
Yeah, you're in the back of a semi truck putting steak on a grill.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, there's that. I got a couple. Go ahead. Unless you want to, I can talk about shit about this dude all day.